That is the 6 that we prepped with the most. Shout out Nalis. All right. Oh, what's up, everybody? Hey, how's it going? By the way, it is Grumm. We're back with another season, another league here. The old ICP, the insanely competitive Pokemon League. Yeah, we've got ourselves our first go of things here. We got a solid makeup here of teams. No Terra, as you know, if you watch the draft analysis video, obviously no Terra. So that is something that is new. That's new. But we're leading in with Moltres, who just happened to be the first Pokemon that I genned. So feel pretty solid about this matchup. I feel pretty solid. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and to let out a roar, because your T-Tars are about to go to war. First time playing JayVee, a lot of these trainers, coaches are first timers for me. I get to face them for the first time. A good lead here. Beautiful thing is we live a rock tomb here, right? So we're going to start with a flamethrower, because flamethrower permanently puts this thing in a Cellar-Rock range. So we're going to go for a oh, I need to get these off my calcs so I'm not messing anything up. A hurricane kills, but a flamethrower looks pretty good. I'm just gonna go for the flamethrower here. We live a rock tomb, and if you go for the +2, obviously, if you go for the Swords Dance, the Trailblaze, I think Trailblaze into Rock Tomb doesn't kill. Yeah, so we are in a decent position. This is why I wanted to lead with Moltres, because of that. So they go for the Rock Tomb right off bat. Flamethrower lands and does decent damage there. I could have gone on Hurricane. Literally, the only reason why this Pokemon was here, I'm going for the Roost. In case you decide to save this, Rock Tomb misses or whatever, you know, it puts me in a position there. I was never doing that. Flamethrower, obviously I would like to have kept around. I would have liked to kept around the whatchamacallit, right? I would have liked to have kept Moltres around for Bronzong. But yeah, this is why. I wanted to get it in chip and range, so now that like OGERPON can't really do too much. So a Cellar-Rock comes out. Ooh, oh, critical hit. Okay, critical hit did a decent chunk there. There goes Toxic. Yeah, we know. Toxic Orb. Yeah, Toxic Orb. All right. So we are going to go into... I'm going to go into Hammerstone here. Mainly because... how much is your health at there? I don't have my thing up. I need to put that up so I can do my maths a little bit better. That did... about 32-ish. So that was a low roll of a crit. But I don't want to risk an Earthquake here. So I'm going to swap to Hammerstone. Or do I, because a knock could come in. And honestly, I don't want to lose anything per se. I should have thought about it, but again, Rock Slide. Actually, that probably would have been the move, I guess, probably, is to have gone into a or Lycanroc on the whatchamacallit there. There comes out the... Okay, so now... Is that within range? Is my Aqua Jet in range of this? No. No, it's not. Well, actually, hold on. No, it's not. Okay. So we're at, what, 203? No, wrong button. Wrong one. 203, I think that said, right? Maybe 208. Trailblaze is not a dead kill for that, right? Out comes OGERPON, though. Mold Breaker. All right. So we're at what? 201. 201. Okay, so that is probably going to be a kill on a Trailblaze. You have what? Rock Tomb, obviously, right? I don't... The question is... you don't know exactly what I have. If I had banded, right? If I was banded, right? Do you have to respect the choice band? No. No, not really. Okay. Alright. That's alright. That's fine. That's fine. So let's see here, right? I could Power Whip into let's see, Power Whip. Power Whip into Ivy Cudgel. Nope, I'm gonna just go for the Aqua Jet here. Maybe we get a lucky crit, but we didn't. Horn Leech, okay. So does that put me in? Does that put it back into range of an Accelerock? Yeah, it definitely does. It definitely does. All right, and then I can go from there. I could actually probably. I'm gonna go for the Accelerock again. I could also... Does 2 Stone Edges kill? 2 Stone Edges would kill the Gliscor. But if you predict the Stone Edge... we do 25, right? And then I could... I guess actually what I could do is I go for the Accelerock. If I go for a Accelerock into Stone Edge, maybe... I'm going to go for the Accelerock. Gliscor should come in, or maybe Bronzong, right? But, no, I'm starting to, I'm going back, and I probably should have made a note of whether or not after the first, this is going to be Gliscor. Yep, there goes Gliscor. All right. I'm just, like, rubbing my temple here, thinking, like, I'm pretty sure I did the math there, right? Okay. So we know you have U-turn. This is... I need a crit range here. Earthquake. Earthquake is going to kill for sure. Yeah. So the question is, do I predict... I'm just going to go for the Stone Edge. We land it. Maybe we get a crit. Maybe. Nope, no crit. Do you go for the U-turn? Yes. All right, perfect. We put that... We punished the U-turn switching. So we got a little bit of chip there. So now that can't come on in. So now Grimmsnarl is going to come out. And Grimmsnarl will lead me into Glow King. Because, you know, we like what we got here, right? I got my Psychic Noise. We can live a thing. Sludge Bomb would be nice here. Reflex go up. Okay. All right. This isn't terrible, right? Because now I can... What I can do here is I can go for a Sludge Bomb. Right, you go for Parting Shot. No. None of that. So Sludge Bomb, big damage, beautiful damage. All right. So if you had, the question is, do you hard switch here or do you go for? If you go for Light Screen, right? You have Parting Shot. Can I part? If I'm at -1 attack. You were at about 25. You were definitely in red. So let's say you were at 25 health, right? A Brick Break into a Accelerock. Actually, Brick Break into Crunch should kill. You are toxic, though. I need to make that. I need to put that in there, right? You are toxic. So, Brick Break into that should get the kill. So what I think I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to go for the Chili. Or do I'm going to go for the... I'll just go for the Sludge Bomb here, right? Light screen go up. Okay, that's fine. All right. So now Sludge Bomb goes. Now the question is, do you attempt... Ooh, good toxic, good poison, good poison, good poison. Let's say toxic. That's just a regular poison. Now, obviously, I would have liked to have that on this turn. But actually, this isn't terrible, because what I think I'm going to do is, I think I'll take... I don't think you die... That's too much health, so you're not going to die to this chip. I think I want to predict... Yep. Okay, good. I want to predict either the swap into Gliscor. Bronzong is fine as well. Bronzong is fine as well. So we're going to go for a Psychic Noise here. That's fine. None of that. And this could have Earthquake. If it has Earthquake, that's unfortunate. Stealth Rock, so we are faster, so you're not a negative speed. You're not a negative speed, Bronzong. We're just going to chip away here. We're just going to chip away. Prevent it from healing. So you do have leftovers. You do have leftovers. All right. Rocks are up on my side of things, so I do need to be mindful of that. I think if I go for a Psychic Noise, I think that's my best bet here. Is just Psychic Noise again here. See what you go for. Earthquake? Okay. All right. Psychic Noise to remove your nonsense there. And let's see, Reflect went up on the switch. This should be... How many turns here left? It should be... how many more turns of Reflect? 2 more turns of Reflect. Okay, so what I think I need to do is I need a Chili here. I need a Chili. I should live this. I should live this. It's close, but I did. All right, we're gonna go into here, and then that's gonna let me switch into Fortress. Fortress will be able to get rid of. We'll be able to get rid of the rocks here, which will help a little bit. All right, so no longer prevented from healing. That's fine. We're gonna rapid spin here because that's totally okay. And then we should be able to get in a pretty alright position. Now, the Shadow Ball from Kiram is looking solid. Understand me when I say this, solid. Provided that OGERPON's coming out. Alright, so OGERPON comes out. OGERPON is going to be able to break what we got going on here. I'm going to get rid of that. Speed rose. So what was it? It was light. So it must have just been a fairy move. So it was there. So there's the Reflect off. What I would like to do is I would like to you're gonna kill me no matter what, but in case you decide to go for like Horn Leech shenanigans, I'm gonna get the Stealth Rock up. Yep, Ivy Cudgel. That's smart. Yep. Alright. I knew that the Sturdy was not going to be listened to. But that is going to let me go to Lycanroc, who Lycanroc will be able to get a kill here. And now we're not at -1 per se. So I'm going to be able to Accel Rock here. Accel Rock is going to get the kill. We're faster than most things. Or actually, this is the only Pokemon short of like a Scarf Necrozma or a Scarfed Terapagos that is going to be faster than us. So that is where we're at. That was a big Stone Edge. If I had Stone Edge the first time, I think that puts me in a... Because if I had Stone Edged... No, because if I had Stone Edged on the U-turn, you come back in on an Excel Rock, and then... No, you'd have to struggle. Actually, okay, so maybe... I don't know. But for right now, I'm okay. OGERPON's leaving here. Totally alright. OGERPON... Ice Beam is my best move there. Alright. Cell Rock, perfect. Got the knockout. There we go. Lovely stuff there from the boy. Such a good boy. Alright, Light Screen is worn off. Grimmsnarl. If Grimmsnarl comes in, a Cell Rock to kill. Otherwise, I think what I want to do here is I want to go for... Brick Break is only going to be doing that much. So if you have Terra Starstorm, I'm at 108. So that is below half. Terra Starstorm is a kill. The question is, do you... You could also have Earth Power. Earth Power would be unfortunate. Earth Power. And then that would drop me down to... this, let's see. So I could Terra Starstorm. Let's see here. Earth Power and Terra Starstorm are literally doing the same to Slowking. So really, probably doesn't need to have that. I think I'm gonna go for the... I think I'm gonna go for just a... I think a Cell Rock would be doing the most damage here. Right? I mean, Stone Edge would be doing the most damage here. I'm just gonna go for the Cell Rock, break this Terra Star, because they both, it just treats it as a wholly not very effective move. So the stab on a Cell Rock would actually probably do more. Terra Starstorm is gonna get the kill there. And now in comes. I can go to Slowking. And go to Slowking. And Slowking is gonna need a little bit of... Let's see, so where are we at? We're at 178. Okay, so I think we're okay to... it's a 30... If it's max special attack, it's getting a 33 there. I think what I want to do is I want to go for the Sludge Bomb. I'm gonna go for the Sludge Bomb. Just chip this. Unfortunately... there's the kill. There's the kill. Yep. All right. All right. So now the downside is I lose to the Bronzor unless I freeze it because I need to hit Ice Beams here. So I just need to hit Ice Beam, Ice Beam, Ice Beam, Ice Beam. Because, like, even what you... I mean, you just let the Terapagos potentially just kill this, too. Like, Dazzling Gleam, Terra Starstorm. Shouldn't kill. Should not kill. Damn close, though. Was it Specs? Is that Specs damage? That's Specs damage, brother. That's Specs damage, brother. If I had gotten the rocks up... If I had gotten the rocks up... Yeah. Alright. Well, GG's to JayVee. That was a good game. We're gonna go back. I'm gonna look back at some of these mocks, and then when I talk about it in the post game show, we'll see what I didn't do right. I felt pretty confident against exactly that 6, but I'm pretty sure it was the Moltres. I think you know what? I think it was. I think I was supposed. I'm pretty sure I made a note, but not in my notes. You understand, like mental note of like U-turn if it's a lead. If it's a lead OGERPON, just U-turn, because then I'll keep Moltres around. I think that's what it was. That's what it was. But you know what else that was? That was a win for JayVee. GG's to JayVee. Go check out JayVee's side of things, and I will see y'all next week for our matchup against. I thought I wrote it down in my notes, and I didn't. So give me a second while I stall here. Don't go away. Don't go away. Listen to me. Listen to me loud and clear. Google Google Sheets are setting me up to fail here because they don't want me to see who my opponent is next week to tell you. Okay, that's what they're doing here. They're doing the nonsense here. They're doing the nonsense. Week 2, I'm taking on Professor Pokemon. There we go. All right, I'll see y'all next week. If no one said it to you today, let me be the first one to say it to you. I love you. Don't mean to hit your microphones, and I will see you next week. Peace.